Hi guys, welcome to Manhood Explained. My name is Camille. Today is 17th of October 2020. Welcome to video number 295. Today I want to talk about a subject which is very important, but I see that so many people are not talking about it and so many people are having issues because they don't understand the subject. You see, I want to talk about calmness because you see, so many years ago I coined this saying for myself, which basically says or states that the moment negative emotions come into play, logical thinking flies out of the window. And from that moment in time, there is no conversation based on logic, there's no discussion that will allow you to get anywhere. Why? Because we all know that the emotions cloud your judgment. And if that happens, you're done. So that's why let's try to look at the opposite kind of side of the spectrum. Let's talk about how to be calm and what it will be as will bring as a consequence into your relationship, into especially arguments. So first of all, which is fascinating that just by being calm, you'll be able to turn potential argument to a conversation. Because that's what's fascinating, that we know that kind of violence brings violence, that aggression brings aggression, but then love brings love, and kindness brings kindness. We kind of mirror whatever we face with, we kind of mirror that. So the same thing here. If you're as a guy, you're able to be calm in a discussion, calm in a potential argument, you'll be able to see that it'll bring down the emotions. And it'll allow, even though your girl is much more emotional, it will allow her to kind of talk to you rather than scream at you. And that's fascinating because I love to see that in my girl and in our conversations, that the more we are kind, the more we are loving, the more we are treat with each other with respect. This whole thing, even if we talk about tough subjects or something that might be hard or hurtful, it turns to a conversation which is kind of done like in a very supportive environment, and that changes the whole game. You see, that is why, first of all, be calm, just because it's going to turn your argument to the conversation. Second, it will allow you to stay on point, because tell me that I'm wrong, that when you start arguing, when something goes wrong and you start attacking each other, it's very soon you change the subject from talking about the small thing that happened just maybe a minute ago, and now you're talking about everything. The spectrum is so wide, and now you start dragging out or use some trash that happened years ago, which are completely irrelevant to the situation. So you see, that is why I want you to kind of understand that if you'll be able to be calm, and this whole thing is going to be a discussion, then you won't turn this whole thing to a war, which will completely go off-road with the subject and with whatever is going to happen as a result. You see, the third thing that it's also to understand that it'll take you not only to be able to talk and have this as a conversation, but it will allow you to go much deeper. First of all, being able to talk about tough things will be amazing, because it will teach you about, it will show you much more about the person that you're with. Because you are able to listen, because you'll be able to kind of listen to what they have to say, you'll say, wow, I didn't know that. I never thought that you see it this way. I never thought that thing hurt you. And second, maybe you'll just listen, and then you'll say, wow, I didn't know about that. What do you think about doing something maybe completely different? Because then we'll be able to combine whatever we knew and this new thing that I just learned about you. You see, being able to talk and being calm will bring you this solution-oriented mindset, because you will listen. So then you'll be able to reply, not just react. So you see, that's why you want to be calm, because you want to have a really secure environment just to talk. To talk and feel that you can say everything and nobody's going to get angry. Second, you're going to stay on the topic. You're not going to start fighting and bringing up things that are completely irrelevant and attack each other with whatever you've got on hand. And three, it'll allow you to know, to kind of know about the person that you're with so much more. And it will allow you to kind of find the solutions that may be even better than even you thought at the beginning. Because you see, this is what I want you to take from this video. For us guys, it's so easy to be angry, so easy to be aggressive. We kind of thrive on being aggressive. That's our testosterone-driven bodies. But it's not a skill to get angry. Skill is to be able to be calm, because then you'll be able to change this whole potential argument to a conversation that will bring so much good to your relationship. Not only will it prove you your leadership skills, because that's what leaders do. They are the first one to be able to bring a positive thing, even though it may cost them. But second, if you really love each other, if that's why you're talking, because you love each other, you will find solutions. That's that simple. So listen, think about it and do something about it, because you might be surprised how changing your attitude from being aggressive to being calm might change the whole vibe and every potential argument in your relationship. And then you'll understand how game changer is to be calm and change the argument into simple conversation. If you like this video, like, share, comment. If you didn't, comment as well. Tell me what you think and what is your experience. And if there's anything you want me to talk about, give me a shout. I'll be glad to do it for you. That being said, see you tomorrow.